Knoxville's Mayor Inyda Kincannon is calling the recent trend in COVID-19 cases encouraging. The mayor crediting the dip in new cases to those 5 core actions, like wearing a mask. WATE 6 on Your Side reporter Blake Stevens now asking the mayor about the city's response to the pandemic and the needs ahead.
Knoxville Mayor Inyda Kincannon spending the first few months in office providing services for a growing city while working to slow the spread of a novel virus.
So it's my job to advocate for what's best for our public health, what's best for our education, what's best for our families, even if I don't have direct oversight over the health department.
From appearances to posts on social media, Kincannon making the 5 core actions part of her daily messaging. She says she's glad to see mask wearing more normalized in recent weeks.
Everybody has realized that it works, and that if we want to keep the economy open, if we want to have sports, if we want to keep UT up and running, that wearing a mask is really not that big a deal.
The mayor also says she's encouraged by downward trends in cases this week. She believes they show prevention efforts are working. It's why she supports the Board of Health's decision to close bars in the county at 10 o'clock.
Especially with UT students coming back, we have 30,000 additional people out and about in our city, and I want to make sure they are safe, and if UT goes well and if Knox County schools can open safely, that's good for our whole community.
Safety measures continue to conflict with the local economy. We saw this recently as we learned Neyland Stadium will have limited seating this fall.
It will have a negative impact, but to me, public health has to take priority over the economic consequences.
The city aiming to offset some of those consequences by setting up the COVID-19 Housing Assistance Fund. But Kincannon saying more help is needed on the state and federal level.
I think a good first step would be to expand Medicaid and make that available to everybody, because one of the reasons people are having a hardship is health care issues, and an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Invest more in early childhood education and education in general so people can earn more money. If you can earn more money, then you can afford more housing.
Despite the many unknowns in the months ahead, the mayor seemingly optimistic about the city's future. In Knoxville, Blake Stevens, WATE 6 on Your Side.
Well, coming up Sunday at 12:30 on Tennessee This Week, we'll have more from our conversation with Mayor Inyda Kincannon. She's also talking about the city's response to calls for criminal justice reform, sharing her thoughts on the race for president and the possibility of Smokies baseball coming to Knoxville.